Basically, we've tried to put together a workshop on scenography, which is hopefully opening the eyes of students to elements of performance which aren't necessarily the acting. We've tried to get them involved with creating soundscapes which are linked to a specific image and thinking about the impact that design has on an audience and how it can help a performer and support them and actually stand on its own in communicating to an audience.
It definitely gives you like more of a feel to its surroundings, like if you're actually there.
Using the same image and the same soundscape that the students had come up with earlier, we're going to do a performance piece, which I think will be really good because the students are working really well together at the moment. They've come up with some really good material, so it'll be quite interesting to see how that can then develop onto something else.
Because even before you open your mouth as a character, the audience will already have looked at you and your costume and made their own decisions about you. Yeah, it's nice seeing the students removing the sort of acting element. We've allowed them to have a performer in the piece, but no conversational sort of text, and they're just using sort of just design elements.
It gives a different perspective because it proves that the sound and the actual spacing of the staging is like just as important as actually learning your lines, basically.
One of the aims of the workshop is also to encourage students to think about the other side of theatre and think about the creative industry sort of as a whole, think about going on and maybe going to university and studying in the creative industries as well.
It was good because it gave us an insight onto how different we can have set and how we can use things in a different way, and we didn't expect them to be like simply using a candle and a chair and being able to express something just by using that. I thought today the best part was the last bit when we got to perform and do our soundscapes, because it gave us a chance to show that we actually know what we've been learning about and we can actually put it into practice and be able to use it for our own pieces.